Hi, everyone. Good evening. The teacher is here. Hello, hello.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Claudita. How's everything
Hi, evening.
going? Good evening, Carlos. How are you today?
Fine.
Fine. What's the weather like there? You know, the weather today has been crazy. Have you read the news or have you watched some news about San Miguel's storm? There was a storm today in San Miguel. Una tormenta por ahí, right? So the weather is crazy, my friends. So I have nobody here from San Miguel, right? Not this time. No.
Oh,
Oh, because supposedly it rained in different places here in the country, right? But in Zacate, oh my gosh, it's too hot. How about there? Is it hot or fresh? How's the weather, people?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know how the weather is right now. Okay, very good. Let's wait for the rest of the class, It's Wednesday, the middle of the week, right? We're gonna have fun. We're gonna learn together today. Today is March the 15th, right? March the 15th, time is going so fast, my friends, so fast. Okay, let's see. I have more people with me now. 7 students. Let me send the message to the group because everybody's supposed to be here right now. They are popping up. Let me see. 9 now. Okay.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Christian. Good to see you. Good evening.
Hi, Miss.
Hi. How you doing? How do you feel today? I hear you feel like you sound like down. Ceci, you sound down. Are you down, tired, or how? Tired.
Yes.
You're tired today. You sound tired. Así suena, mire, un poquito así como apagadita, okay? The working day is over, my friends. It's class time, right? So let's forget about all the responsibilities you have at work and let's concentrate here. It's good to see you, everybody. Welcome to the class. One more minute and we begin, right? Thank you. Thank you very much to the ones who have already sent the homework assignment. Only 2 people have done it. Yes, only 2 people. One on Schoology and the other to my private. So thank you, Walter, and thank you, Rigo. Yes, the 2 students who have completed task number 1, right? So I'm going to check it after the class and I'm going to make comments if it is necessary, okay? Because I noticed that I had those things there, but I haven't checked them yet, right? So the rest, you still have time to complete the homework and to send it to me. Remember, you have till Saturday, right? You have till Saturday. My goodness, the rain is coming, here in Zacate. So I cross fingers to have no problems with the class because I don't know how the internet is going to react, okay? So let's start, my friends. Let's start with the session. Here we go. Who can tell me what was yesterday's session about? What did we talk about, people? Activate your minds and you're speaking with this, you know, brainstorm, right? Let's have a brainstorm. Vamos a tener una lluvia de ideas, okay? Thank you, Veronica. Tell me.
Good evening. We have a review about simple present.
Excellent. Simple present, right?
Yes.
Very good.
And about routine, daily routines.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Very good. And we were concentrating on questions too, right? Questions interperson and questions, you know, with subjects that do not require a change in the verb. So thank you very much, Vero. Nice. It's very good to hear, you know, that you remember what we have been studying in the last sessions. Okay, let's see now. Mr. Ruiz Rodriguez, Christian, I need you to be the one today reading the class objective. This is class number 4, so
Okay.
let's read the class objective.
A class object. At the end of the lesson, participants will be able to request specific personal finance information and use how much and how many.
Oh, very good. Thank you so much. Excellent. At the end of the lesson, participants will be able to request, right? Ask. Request means, you know, ask, right? Specific personal finance information. We're going to be talking about money in a way, right? And use how much and how many. Yes, those are like the two expressions in terms of grammar that we are going to pay attention to in this session. So listen, guys, the class agenda is pretty much the same we usually follow. We have the welcome section, and then the rest is the development of the lesson. Okay, so we're not gonna read the class agenda this time, and let's go to the word map, right? Word map activity. And for this, let me show you. We are going to have the next. You have to tell me, or you have to classify, in this case, classify the sentences into the right negative option. Okay, you have the sentences and the sentences need to be negative. So you have to place them either here or with the don't. Okay, so let's have Edwin begin with this activity by picking up a sentence, right? And tell me if it goes with the doesn't or with the don't. Edwin, go ahead.
Doesn't.
Select one sentence.
The boys run in the park.
The boys.
Yes, the boys don't run in the park.
The boys don't run in the park, teacher. Okay, very good. Let's see. What about you? Bessie, I want you to pick up one. Select one of the sentences and tell me.
Grandpa doesn't watch TV every day.
Grandpa doesn't watch TV every day. Well done. Uri. Yuri?
Hi. Yeah.
Hi. Okay, select one of the sentences, please.
Peter doesn't fly a kite.
Hi, Peter doesn't fly a kite, teacher. Nice. Thank you. Very good. Now let's see you. Claudia.
We don't go to bed at 11 o'clock.
We don't go to bed at 11 o'clock. William, continue.
Susie doesn't cook in the restaurant.
Susie doesn't cook in the restaurant. Let's see. Christian Echeverria.
My friends don't go to the playground very often.
My friends don't go to the playground very often. Excellent. Let me see. Do I have Mauricio here? Is Mauricio in the class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, there you are. So pick up one.
The girls don't sing beautiful songs.
The girls don't sing
The
beautiful
girls.
songs. Oh. Now let's see. Ileana. Ileana? Guzman? There you are. There you are. Okay. Select one. You have three remaining.
Daisy doesn't get to go to the library.
Okay. Daisy doesn't go to the library. That's very good. Rigo, your turn. You have two options.
Dad doesn't play the flute.
Dad doesn't play the flute, teacher. And the last one, very difficult, right? Ceci.
People don't swing in winter.
Winter. Okay, just the way it is written. Excellent class. Okay, I don't have to anticipate, but you know, all the options are perfectly picked. Yeah, perfectly selected. Remember that with plural nouns, we also use the auxiliary don't, you know, so well done, class. The exam is going to be kind of like that. You know, I'm preparing you for the test, right? We're going to have reviews like this all the time. Excellent. Okay, now let's move to today's business. And you know, today's business is going to be this one. You know, we're going to focus on this conversation manual, page 14. And there is a conversation between Ruth and Josh. The conversation goes like this. Hey, Josh, I have a question for you. Do you have paid vacations at your job? And Josh says, yes, I do, Ruth. How about you? Me too. I have paid vacations. How many days do you have in your vacations? 20 days to be exact. How many bonuses do you have per year, Ruth? I have 4 bonuses. What about you? And how much do you receive? I have just 2, but each bonus is for more than $600. Imagine, class, what a wonderful company. Yes, I would like to be, you know, Josh in this case. Imagine having 2 bonuses of $600. That makes, let me see, 1,200 in a year. Yes, that's a great deal of money, don't you think? Okay, let's concentrate, you know, on the structure of this conversation. And I need Bessie to do Ruth's part and Veronica to help me with Josh. Activate your microphones, class, and help me.
Hey, Josh, I have a question for you. Do you have paid vacation at your job?
Yes, I do, Ruth. How about you?
Me too. I have paid vacation. How many days do you have in your vacations?
20 days to be exact. How many bonuses do you have per year, Ruth?
I have 4 bonus. What about you? And how much do you receive?
I have just 2, but each bonus is for more than $6,000.
Okay, that's nice. Only a little comment. You know, you mispronounced this word at the beginning and you corrected it later, but I need you to realize that the pronunciation is paid, right? Paid vacations, right? And this one is in plural, so you have to pronounce the plural form, bonuses, right? Bonuses. Okay, very good. Any two other volunteers who can, help me with this? Maybe Antonio? Cecilia and Antonio. Okay, Ceci, because Ceci was raising her hand. So, Antonio and Ceci, Ruth is you, Ceci, and Antonio Josh.
Hey, Josh, I have a question for you. Do you have paid vacation at your job?
Yes, I do, Ruth. How about you?
Me too. I had paid vacation. How many days do you have in your vacations?
20 years to be exact. How many bonuses do you have per year, Ruth?
I have 4 bonuses. What about you? What about you? And how much do you receive?
I have just 2, but each bonus is for more than 600.
600. Thank you very much. Ceci, receive, okay? Receive. That's the pronunciation. Okay, class, look at this bold expressions. How many, and how much. I know, I am super sure, that this is not the first time you see these expressions, right? But we are going to be very conscious on how to use them today. But I need you, first of all, to pay attention to this chart. We have a chart here. Vemos este cuadrito. Miren, we have this chart and it says expressions to ask about money. When we talk about, money, there are different ways to ask things, right? How much do they pay? What happens when you are investigating about companies, salaries, right? There is a question that you have in mind all the time. And the question is, how much do they pay? Right? This is what catches our attention, Salvadorian people pay a lot attention on the salary we get from any kind of job, right? How much do they pay? So if we want to ask about salaries, right, we do it in this way. How much? Then we have the other question. How much do they charge? There is a difference, In here, you get the money. And in this question, you need to pay the money. It's like when you say, I want to go to the mechanic because there is a problem with my car. And then you ask, how much do they charge, right? ¿Cuánto cobran? Yes, in this one, how much do they pay? ¿Cuánto pagan, right? So it's the opposite. And then we have here, how much is it? Let's imagine you go and buy a new cell phone, right? And then you ask for the price. How are you gonna do it? You're gonna do it with this question. How much is it? You are asking for the price of objects, right? How much is the television? How much is, that jacket? How much is that bag, etc.? And the other is, how much do you earn every month or monthly? How much do you earn every month? This is very personal, don't you think? Nosotros no vamos por la vida preguntándole a la gente cuánto gana, ¿verdad? Pero es importante solo saber, ¿ok? I'm not going to ask you, hey, people, how much do you earn every month? Because it's a very personal question. I mean, I'm not going to ask you to give me the answer for this. But what about the conversation? Veronica, yes, you're raising your hand. Vero?
I have a question.
Tell me.
The number 2, how much do they charge? Charge. Thanks. Is like in Spanish, ¿cuánto cobra?
Exactly. Yes. When you pay for a service, so you ask, right? How much do you charge or do they charge, right? Does she charge?
And the number 3 is like, ¿cuál es el precio?
Exactly. How much is it? ¿Cuánto cuesta? Ajá.
Okay.
¿Cuánto vale? Decimos en salvadoreño, ¿verdad que sí? ¿Ya? ¿Cuánto vale? So it's this question. How much is it? Right? How much is it? Instead of saying is it, you can use another option and you can be more specific. Let's imagine you are at the market, right? Usted se fue al mercado. Lo mandó alguien, su esposa, qué sé yo, por los aguacates, ¿verdad? So you are going to ask the lady, how much are the avocados, right? How much are the avocados? What are you doing here? You are replacing this, the pronoun by the noun in this case, because you can play in this way. How much are the avocados, right? And you are asking the same. Y estamos pidiendo lo mismo, el precio, okay? How much are the tomatoes? How much is your blouse? Yes? So price in this case. Any other question? No? No, it's clear? Yeah. Okay, if there are no questions, I suppose it is, right? So let's move to the next slide. If you pay attention here, we had the expressions again, how much and how many. Pay here attention. And I need you to just get the idea, Here, Ruth says, me too, I have paid vacations. How many? And you have the word days, right? And now let's take a look at this. How much do you receive? Okay, let's study then these two expressions, much versus many. And it says much and many are both determiners, okay? With more or less the same basic meaning. Casi que se parecen, okay? El significado. The meaning in this case is in great quantity or in large number, okay? There is, guys, however, a distinction between their usage. Pero lo vamos a diferenciar, okay? Much is an adjective. Many is also an adjective. Much is used for, this is important, uncountable nouns which are in singular form all the time, okay? There is no uncountable that can be pluralized. Uncountable nouns do not have a plural form. Never, okay? And then we have many. Many says used for countable nouns which are in plural form, right? And much refers to a large amount of. Many refers to a large number of. Una gran cantidad, un gran número. Ahí está la clave. Look, much for uncountable nouns and many for countable nouns. Right? So, one refers to a large amount and the other refers to a large number. Okay? So, how can we have a better idea about this? Okay, let's pay attention to the next one. What are countable and uncountable nouns, teacher? Okay, let me tell you. Countable and uncountable nouns are differentiated, right? Or are divided into these two, A countable consists of people, places, things, or ideas that can be counted. Yes? You can count apples. You can say 1, 2, 3, a million apples, right? You can count the books, right? You can count cell phones. You can count balls, right? However, uncountable nouns, on the other hand, are not individual objects and cannot be counted. These cannot be divided into numbers, you know, like, for example, sugar and milk, right? In general, all the liquids are uncountable nouns, right? So things that we cannot count, yes? Another example of an uncountable is perfectly the word water. Can we have water in a plural form? ¿Acaso decimos aguas? Un aguas, dos aguas? No, right? So it's not a countable noun because it cannot be divided into small numbers, right? It's an uncountable one. And I'm going to give you examples. Yes? Examples of countable and uncountable nouns. For countable nouns, we have apple, we have cat, we have restaurant, book, table, candle, dog, monkey, student, chair. And for uncountable nouns, we have water, we have cheese, we have milk, we have bread, rubbish, research, soil, cotton, time, sand. These are examples, but there are many others, okay? Many other nouns. A characteristic, my friends, of countable nouns is that they can have a plural form. Yes? Pueden ser pluralizados. Tienen una forma plural, okay? Countable. But uncountable nouns, no, never. You know, so here we cannot say, for example, as I said before, waters, okay? No, it's not correct, okay? This is not a valid possibility, okay? What is the plural of cat? What do? We add?
Cat.
An S, right? We add an S. What is the plural of candle?
Miss.
The S, right? Candles, right? So all these countable nouns have a plural form. Yes? And all these uncountable nouns, no. Yes? So can you tell me any other uncountable noun that comes to your mind? ¿Qué otro nombre no contable se le viene a la mente? What other
Teacher.
uncountable?
Rice.
Teacher.
Beans.
Rice.
Okay.
Bean.
Someone is saying teacher.
And yo no puedo decir how many waters.
No, because water is an uncountable noun. It's a liquid. And liquids in general cannot be counted. You cannot use numbers with them. Una de las características es que no usamos números, ¿ok?
But how many is a plural and how much is a singular or not is a
Okay, when you say how many, you have to mention a countable noun, not an uncountable. How many apples? How many cats? But when you are going to mention an uncountable noun, then you have to say how much water, how much cheese, right? In that way.
Okay.
Very good.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, what about here, people? Give me other.
Rice.
Rice. Yeah.
Beans.
Beans. Okay, but you can tell me here, teacher, but beans is in plural. But they are grains that we usually buy in pounds, right? Entonces, no puede ir donde la niña Juanita y decirle, regáleme 168 beans. No, ¿verdad? Vamos y los compramos en una unidad de medida que es ¿qué?
Libra.
The pounds, right? Pounds. Excellent.
Pound.
So
corn.
we have other examples. What else?
Corn.
Money.
Money, excellent. Teacher, el dinero se puede contar, me puede decir usted, ¿verdad? But the unit is the bills and coins. But the word money is uncountable, okay? Any other example?
Money.
Gas.
Gasoline.
Gas, gas is uncountable. What else?
I don't know, but fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yes, it is uncountable. Yeah, of course. Any other?
Star, teacher.
Teacher,
Excuse me?
corn.
Star.
Stars. The stars.
Fósforo, ¿cómo se dice, mi?
Okay. Wait a minute. About
Okay.
star. If you talk in general, right? Because it can have a plural form, so it's countable. But it turns into an uncountable when you want to specify the number of stars we have in the sky. Yes? So it's tricky. Sometimes it is tricky because sometimes you can say, oh, there is a star next to the moon, for example, and the star becomes countable. So we cannot include this here, right?
Okay.
Sky.
On the context.
Sky.
The sky. Yeah, because there is only one, right? It's uncountable. It's a space, right? Space. Very good. Any other?
Miss, how do you sell phosphorus?
Match.
Match.
But that is countable. Ese vendría acá, mire, a match, right? Un fosforito, ¿verdad?
Pero no
Fósforo.
venden un fosforito.
A box of. A box of matches, pero tiene una forma plural, así que es contable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's countable. Match.
Entonces, es entre los dos. Countable
No,
y
this is countable. This is countable, right?
Okay.
Clothes. Clothes.
Clothes. Clothes. The word clothes, it's like the collective noun, right? Of the pieces of clothing. So, clothes. And it always has a plural verb. Clothes are. It comes in plural, right? Clothes. Very good. Any other example?
Honey.
Money. Yes, money is here. Very
Honey.
good.
Honey.
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 Honey. Yes, it's uncountable. It's a liquid, right? Honey. Any other? No? No more.
Corn.
Soap.
Corn.
Corn.
Yes.
Oil.
Excuse me?
Oil. Like in
Oil. Yeah.
paper.
The oil. Yes. It's uncountable.
Stars is a countable nouns.
Stars. Yeah. It's countable. But it turns, I said, it's uncountable when we want to specify the number of stars that we have in the universe. Okay, ahí se vuelve no contable. Okay, when we want to say, oh, there are specifically, teacher, 4,500,000 stars in the universe. No, that's uncountable. I mean, depending on the context, right? Because it's impossible to count them all, right?
Floor.
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 Flower.
What it is maicillo?
Excuse me?
What it is maicillo? La comida que le dan a los pollitos.
How do you say maicillo? That one. Maicillo.
Yes.
In English would be like, it's a grain. You can say, I mean, it's a kind of, no, I don't know. Maicillo, you know, is that the scientific name? It would be like
Corn.
cotton. The meaning of cotton is algodón. Cotton.
Corn.
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 This one is maíz, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Maicillo. Let me investigate. Yes.
Okay.
That's gonna be homework for me, right? Because I don't know how to say maicillo. Yeah. Okay. The thing is that in Spanish, maicillo, I mean, it would be like sorgo, right? Es una planta, ¿verdad que sí? De esas que dan una cosita.
Sí,
Sorghum.
que la
Ajá.
planta después de la cosecha de maíz.
Yeah. Sorghum. Sorghum. Okay.
Okay.
Lo voy a escribir por acá. It's new to me, you know. Sorghum. Like this. Sorghum, right?
Okay.
Because in Spanish it has a name, right? No, we don't say, we in El Salvador say maicillo, but in the reality is sorgo. That's strange. Okay, so do you have any question about how to combine countable and uncountable nouns with much and many? I guess it's not complicated, right? But you tell me, guys. No questions? Because we are going to practice with this. If there are no questions, we can move. Look, again, how much and how many? We use how much and how many to ask about the amount, as we said before, right? For example, how much milk do you drink? How much money do you have? How many people work in your company and how many books do you have? Let's see. Mauricio, how much milk do you drink a day?
I don't drink a milk.
A milk or milk only?
A milk every day.
I don't drink milk.
I don't drink milk.
I don't drink milk.
Anything.
Any milk, right? Very good.
Okay.
Excellent. Remember that milk is a liquid. We don't count it, right? We don't count it. We don't say, or 1, 2, 3. No, never, okay? Let's see. How much money do you have? Let's see who looks like a rich person here. Claudita, how much money do you have?
For the moment,
Uh-huh.
for example,
If you ask the teacher, I have like $3 in my wallet.
20.
20. Okay,
20 for example.
Claudita has $20, right? What about Edwin? How much money do you have, Edwin?
$3.
Oh, just like me. We are poor. Yeah, we are poor. Give me 5. Give me 5. Okay, let's see. Walter, how many people work in your company?
Um, 2,000 person.
2,000 people.
2,000 people.
Wow. Is that the exact number?
200, pardon, 200.
Yeah, but because
200.
I was going to say,
200.
my goodness, 2,000, that's a lot of people, right? No, but 200, 200.
The company is international.
Yeah, I know, right? But in El Salvador?
In the sales store, for example, groceries. How do you say alrededor? Around 200
people. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you. So let me see. I have another question. How many books do you have? Let me see who has a face of a reader. Iliana. Iliana looks like a lady who likes reading. So I want to know how many books you have.
I have 3 books.
3 books. Only 3 books. What are those 3 books?
Sorry?
What are the books? El Principito? No.
No. One of them is Manifiestos de los Héroes de Cada Día.
You have them in Spanish. You don't have any English?
No.
No.
English,
okay. What about Christian, Reese? Christian, how many books do you have?
I have one books.
Only one book. What is that one?
Yeah.
What is a book?
I name is Diario de Ana Frank.
Ah, Anna Frank's diary. That's nice. That's nice. There is the movie also, you know, of that book. Excellent. Listen, guys, I have circled the nouns, and you tell me in question 1, milk is countable or uncountable?
Uncountable.
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 Okay, very good. In question number 2, money countable or uncountable?
Countable.
No, uncountable. Uncountable. Okay. In number 3, people countable or uncountable? Countable, right? You say in the singular form, person, one person. In the plural form, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5, a million people, right? And in the last question, books, countable or uncountable? Countable, right, teacher? It is in plural, so that's the key. Esa es la clave. Mira, you see a noun that is in plural, oh, you immediately know that that is a countable noun. All right? So,
Teacher, and money, why is not uncountable?
it is uncountable.
It's countable.
No, uncountable. The word money is uncountable. What we use to count the money,
Okay.
what we use to count the money is, you know, the bills and the coins.
Yes, es que iba a usar el how much, era how many money is countable.
But it's incorrect. You need to say how much money.
How much money
That's correct.
is countable? No.
Money is uncountable.
Why?
Because, you know, what you use to count the money is the units of measure. In this case, a bill of $1, $10, right? Or when we had colones, you said 2 colones, right? Those are the units of measure for the word money. Yes? It's like time. Es como la palabra time. Time is uncountable. Why, teacher? Because we use some units of measure to make it countable. For example, minutes, hours, and seconds. We use those units of measure to count the time. The same happens with the word money. Okay, it's uncountable.
Okay, teacher.
It doesn't have a plural form. No puede jamás decir monies, right? Because it's uncountable. That's the idea, right?
Okay, teacher. Thanks.
Very good. Very good. Thanks you for asking, okay? All the time you have a question, don't doubt it. I'm here to help you, right? And if I can't give you the answer at the very moment, so I promise I will look for it later, right? So let's go and have, you know, practice. Yes, because English is important to be practiced, right? So you can understand it. Let's go here. We have this, you know, exercise, and it says, it gives you like 2 options, actually. How much and how many? And you tell me, what is the correct option? How much or how many here?
How much?
How much?
How much, right? It's good. Next.
How much?
How much money are you going to take, right? Nice. And here?
How many?
How many days
are there?
And how many days are in February, people?
29. 28 and 29 each 4 years.
In a leap year, en un año bisiesto, ¿verdad? In a leap year, we have 29, but normally we have 28 days, right? Very good. What about here? Sugar.
How much?
How much?
How much, right? How much sugar would you like, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
How many?
How many?
How many people live on the island? Brothers.
How many?
It's in plural, teacher. Brothers and sisters, right? You can count your brothers and sisters. Fun.
How much?
How much fun was it, right? Excellent. Next, time.
How much?
How much? Yes, excellent. Apples.
How
Many.
How many apples are in the basket? Chairs.
How many?
How many?
Many. Very good. And then we have noise.
How much?
How much, right? ¿Podemos contar el ruido, chicos? No, right?
How
No.
nice. Me confundí.
Okay.
How many?
How many?
How many is this book? Price, people. Yeah, how much, right? How much is this book? Very good. And here, teachers, do you have?
How much?
How many?
Teachers are countable. Yeah, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4.
How many?
How many?
How many?
Yeah, how many? Next, ice cream.
How much?
How much ice cream should we buy? Pero a veces, teacher, yo he escuchado que dicen an ice cream. ¿Verdad que sí? ¿Han escuchado eso? An ice cream. Y tiene el artículo, teacher. That is because the person refers to the cone. Ice cream cone. Okay, an ice cream cone. So in that context, it's countable, right? But ice cream in general, it's uncountable. So we say how much, right? Next, pages.
How many?
How many?
Because you have the plural, right? How many pages did you read? Many. Next, players.
How many?
How many?
That's right. Children.
How much?
How many?
Many. What is the singular
child.
form? Child, right? Only one. 2 children. 3 children. 4 million children, right? Y es un error si decimos children. Oye, jamás me le pongo la S. Never ever, right? You say how many. Okay, next. Price.
How many?
How much?
How much? For prices is only how much, right? How much did your suit cost? Bread.
How much?
How much?
Yes, how much bread do you eat each day? Teacher, but in Spanish we say panes. Yeah, but you refer to the buns of bread. Yeah, the buns of bread, los bollitos. Okay, you don't mean, I mean, all the bread in the world, right? So that's why. Next one, bones.
How many?
How many?
How many? No more questions, right? Very good. No more questions here. Mire, automático. How many? How much? How many? No, come on. Okay, let's move to the next practice, and you are going to practice by your own. Okay, so open the chat. I'm going to send a link to you, right? The chat here, Zoom chat. And you have to complete this worksheet. Complete the worksheet. I'm going to send also the link to the group because of the ones who cannot open the worksheet from this chat, okay? So what you are going to find is the next page. Don't worry if it doesn't like load the page immediately. Sometimes it takes a couple of minutes, okay? This is what you have to complete. Usted completa esta hoja de trabajo y me envía evidencia al grupo. Take a screenshot, okay? Take a screenshot and you send it to WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group, right?
Can you send the link in WhatsApp, please?
Yeah, it's there already.
Okay.
I already did it. Yeah, look for it, please.